So today we're going to be talking about calculating empirical formulas. And here's an example. A compound is made up of 24.74% of potassium, 34.76% of manganese, and 40.50% of oxygen. What is the empirical formula? So to find the empirical formula, you first have to start off by changing the percentages to grams. So we're going to take this first percentage, 24.74% of potassium, change it to 24.74 grams of potassium. And with the second one, 34.76% of manganese, change it to 34.76 grams of manganese. And same with the last, 40.50% of oxygen, change it to 40.50 grams of oxygen. So after we change the percentages to grams, we're going to change grams to moles. So we're going to take this first one, which is 24.74 grams of potassium, and we're going to change it to moles. To change grams to moles, you always have to find the molar mass off of the periodic table. So the molar mass for potassium is 39.10. After you find the molar mass, we take this 24.74 grams of potassium, divide it by the molar mass, which is 39.10. After dividing that, you should get 0.6330 moles of potassium. Now let's go to the second number, 34.76 grams of manganese. We're going to find the molar mass for manganese, which is 54.94. So after we find the molar mass, we divide 34.76 grams of manganese by 54.94. You should end up with 0.6326 moles of manganese. Now for the third one. We're going to take 40.50 grams of oxygen, find the molar mass for oxygen, which is 16. After we find the molar mass, we divide 40.50 grams of oxygen divided by 16, which you should come out to 2.531 moles of oxygen. Okay, after finding our changing grams to moles, we're going to divide the lowest amount of moles. So as you can see, 2.531 moles of oxygen is the highest out of all three. We're going to find the lowest and divide it. So the lowest is 0.6326 moles of manganese. So we're going to take the highest divided by the lowest. So 2.531 moles of oxygen divided by 0.6326 moles of manganese. And you should end up with 4 as your answer. So after that, we're going to come to the final step, which is attach molar ratios to the compound. So this should be your final answer, which is potassium permanganate.